It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And coming right up, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the San Antonio Spurs at AT&T Center. Not a lot to complain about for this Spurs team right now.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. The Milwaukee Bucks coming to this one after the win against the Charlotte Hornets. And what really made that outcome a surprise was how lopsided it was.
And the difference on that night is their ability to knock down triples.
What they did, they made a serious effort to generate good shots along the perimeter. Extremely accurate.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got John Henson. AI is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Brogdon in at the 2 spot. Fader on the way. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Here's Gasol. Count the basket.
Nice move by Gasol. When playing with energy, he's tough to keep off the glass.
And Pau Gasol really on the tail end of what has been a Hall of Fame career. I mean, he's a 2-time champion, international star, nothing left to prove, but still manages to put up points with his sharp approach to the game. Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Out to AI. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Henson sets a screen for AI. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's AI. He's covered by Gay. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Antetokounmpo's got his first bucket in this one. Young outside. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And Smitty, it's amazing since Popovich took over the Spurs, they've missed the playoffs only once, only one time under his tenure.
Yeah, in his first season, they won only 20 games. But then the big consolation prize, they got the #1 overall pick, which became, guess who? Tim Duncan.
Bledsoe kicks to AI. Bledsoe against Young. Back to AI. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for AI. To the paint, stolen by Gay. On the wing, DeRozan. He's guarded by Brogdon. DeRozan gets the bucket.
He's so explosive. DeRozan able to make plays inside, causing the defense to have to make a tough decision.
AI outside. Henson, a screen on Gay. Here's AI. Gasol with the rebound.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish.
Now here's Gay. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
You know, that's another good play call. They are shooting 80% to start this game.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. They did get a win in their first matchup against this team, and he said the game plan remains the same. Attack, attack, attack. Pound the ball into the paint and try to score inside. Well, Kevin, we know the defense is going to anticipate that, but it may not matter if they don't have the length and athleticism to slow these guys down. We'll see. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Now here's Bledsoe, following the miss by DeRozan. Bledsoe passes to AI. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gay. AI dishes to Antetokounmpo. Good on the bucket.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
Well, he has the ability to get you off on the right foot. Now it's just about sustaining it.
Now, here is Young. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And his shot blocking almost single-handedly changed the game. No one wanted to put up a shot with him lurking.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Again against DeRozan. That one off the back iron and out.
Ah, nice move inside. Has the defender beat, just fails to finish.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He had 16 points in the win against Charlotte.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupation.
A chance now to check out the race for Rookie of the Year. Always exciting to see the promise of the youngsters. A season under the belts. Who took the league by storm? You look at AI. All season long, he has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
I will be surprised given how hard he's worked, how well he's produced. This is a guy you can build a team around.
And here's Young, following the three from AI. Aldridge uses the glass to finish the layup. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the night. And some have even compared Giannis to Kobe Bryant for his single-minded dedication, Greg, to improvement.
Yeah, you know, something of an introvert. Not a guy you'll find out on the town or schmoozing with other stars. He's content to save outside pursuits for after his playing days are done.
And here's DeRozan, following the three from Eric Bledsoe. Aldridge a screen. Here's Young, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Young's got 5 points so far.
I mean, you can rely on Young from the mid-range. This guy knows how to flat-out score the basketball.
Bledsoe with it, and Young picks him up defensively. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
And Young kicks to Aldridge. They set the pick. Up top to DeRozan. Gay in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Bucks leading by 9. In the corner, it's Brogdon. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
I love when a team comes out and establishes a three-point shot, opens up the drive for later on.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
DeRozan passes to Young. There's a good screen. Inside, it's thrown by Antetokounmpo. AI outside. Pass to Brogdon. Shoots over DeRozan. That one wide left. Spurs trail by 14. Gay outside. Young in the corner. To halt the run. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
Another guy that worked his way up through the G League. Young commands respect.
Steve, more and more we hear about players wanting to be traded. The information comes out publicly, whether they leak it or their agent leaks it.
The social media, Kevin, right now, everybody hears a little bit, and even if it's true or not true, it gets spread like wildfire, and it can reach so many different people because of social media quickly, and I think that's the problem we're having right now. It's, you know, social media can be a plus, but it also can be a negative.
It's a good observation. San Antonio calls timeout. They traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks, and they came away with the win.
And they had to scrape and claw to get the win the last time these two teams went head-to-head. It came down to a few key free throws at the end.
Mills, he's checked in for Young. Here's Bertans. Antetokounmpo defending. And Mills kicks to Murray. There's the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Not only does that dunk help in cutting into this lead, but it gives this team a real confidence boost, too.
Pass to AI. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for AI. And the pass to Lopez. Milwaukee with a fresh 24. Count that one. 10 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And Mills kicks to Bertans. Murray outside. Trying his luck deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Murray's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. The feed now to AI. Lopez a screen. Back to AI. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
He's been making plays all quarter on a terrific hot streak, helping to build out this lead.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. For Milwaukee, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Now here's Murray. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 16 feet away. They get it back. It's tipped. AI outside. Pass to Lopez. Over Pirtle. And that one's good by Lopez. Lopez has got his first points in this one.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. Do they start to coast, or do they go right for the juggler?
And so it's Milwaukee with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their transition game has been in full effect. We'll return shortly. Malcolm Brogdon was the 2016-17 NBA Rookie of the Year. He spoke about Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's going to listen, whether you're giving him advice.
Yeah, that's very rare indeed. Being a sponge early on and Greg soaking up new ways to expand your game is important.
Kevin, no question at all. Plus, the humility. Knowing your teammates can help you grow. Easy to see why they love him in Milwaukee.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter is about ready to get underway. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
I tell you, on fire all period long. And this is how you want to start the game.
They built up a monster lead on the heels of great shooting. Love the attack mindset here.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, Brook Lopez is out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Muhammad. Then it's AI. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Hornets was outstanding. He scored 40 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thanks, David, for another reminder of just what an unbelievable performance that was.
One that everyone's still talking about tonight. He dominated that game in just about every way possible.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what he's got in store for us tonight. Maybe he tops himself again. I think he just might do it.
Yep, it counts. And the Bucks lead by 15.
Tough screen set there, and the defense was not prepared for it.
Murray the pass to Bertans. Bellinelli for three. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And Marco Bellinelli, a player who has always been able to light it up from outside.
And Belly has been on so many teams in his career, but is always a wanted commodity due to his shooting. Very quick and easy way to add outside shooting to a team. He can honestly play a long time just on how badly teams need shooting in. Our lead.
Bucks leading by 17. DiVincenzo, covered by Mills. Off the screen, he got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. 8 points for him.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
San Antonio calls timeout. You know, Steve, when it comes to playing with maximum intensity, who is at the top of the list for you?
Russell Westbrook by far. I mean, this guy right now.
Oh, yeah, right. I love
all
that.
Intensity. I think Draymond Green is another one of those guys. Marcus Smart. I think the Morris twins, those guys step up for me. Just speed and power. They play with a lot of.
DiVincenzo, covered by Mills. AI outside. The kick out to Ilyasova. Misses the three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to AI. Muhammad on the wing. It's stolen by Bellinelli. Here's Mills. Here's Murray. And he banks in the layup. Murray's got 5.
I love the effort there. Refuses to give up on that play.
Bucks leading by 14. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played, AI kicks to Ilyasova. AI in the post. Bellinelli is covering. And that one's good. AI.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Bertans passes to Bellinelli. Back to Bertans. And here's Mills, defended by Ilyasova. There's a good screen. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bellinelli.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You look at AI.
And that's the way it should be. Kevin, you could make a case that he should be a starter. But there are just so many great players in the East. Just being in the top 10 shows how much respect the fans have for him.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And then for Milwaukee, Lure is checked in for Ilyasova. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Shabazz Muhammad. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. DiVincenzo buries it from 3-point range. He's got 11.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Here's Young. Hits from the high post.
And I love how engaged Young is. Capable of torching you from those spots out there on the floor.
Bledsoe kicks to Zeller. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. AI left side. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the New York Knicks.
And looking at the Blazers matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And Rudy Gay, Greg, is always... Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feet.
Well, the first half for you, offensively, you were very efficient. What has been the key to get that done?
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the... And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
You know what? It's hard to do. Staying focused and disciplined with your approach.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all filled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Spurs. Gay is the 3 with Aldridge at the 4. Young is out there at the DeRozan. And it's Gasol at the center. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Now, here's AI. He's covered by Gay. Here's AI.
The suffocating defense by Pau Gasol, using his length and agility to affect that shot.
Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Here's AI.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Here's DeRozan. Young trying to break free. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. And no good that time. Aldridge with some nice D.
They can't buy one right now. 0 for 4 already to start the third.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into prominence for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful. He says it's a tribute to their character and awareness. Kevin?
They certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio. Really something. D.A., thank you. Here's DeRozan. Shoots over Brogdon, and the Spurs scoring again.
We know he can score the basketball, especially in the mid-range area.
Brogdon kicks to Antetokounmpo. Dishes it to AI. Poked away. Now Gay pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And then Gay with the dunk.
Gay is a high-activity player, someone who is constantly moving his hands, being rewarded for his efforts.
AI outside. Henson with the screen. Back to Antetokounmpo. AI outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th assist on the night. And Young kicks to Aldridge. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. AI passes to Brogdon. Bledsoe dishes to AI. Henson with the screen. Down low, off the pick, and slam dunk by Henson.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Pass to Gay. Back to DeRozan. Aldridge a screen. From 10 feet out, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
His lack of consistency with his shot tonight has held them back.
AI outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gay. 4 on the shot clock. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 20 points.
Well, if you wonder why they're in control of this game, just look at his stats from the field. Solid, solid, solid.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Steve, now that you've had a little time away from the game as a player, what are some of the things you notice now that maybe you didn't notice when you were playing before?
Well, I think right now the emphasis on nutrition. Kevin, I did not take that serious. I thought I could eat whatever I wanted to. And I think also right now I look and love what is going on technology-wise as far as guys being able to use technology to help their game and to enhance their game.
Brogdon kicks to AI. Back to Brogdon. Muhammad dishes to AI. Puts it up from 7. Nice D from DeRozan.
I mean, you can see it. He's way out of sync. It's been this way all quarter for him.
Shots good by Mills.
And this is where Mills kills you. Tremendous range.
Bucks leading by 20. The pass to AI. Back to Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Aldridge. And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Pirtle, he is checked in for San Antonio. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Henson. And it's Ilyasova in for Muhammad. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Birtle sets the pick for Bellinelli. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bellinelli passes to Purdy. Murray outside. Banked in off the glass. Murray's got 7 points.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Brogdon kicks to AI. To the paint, here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Dropping dimes all night. He's been completely locked in.
Unselfish basketball. Ball. That'll make you very popular amongst your teammates.
Passes it to Murray. Mills with it. He's guarded by AI. But they recover it. Birtle, the pass to Murray. Back to Pirtle. They set the screen inside. Lopez with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Mills kicks to Pirtle. Pass to Mills. Pirtle dishes to Mills. Here's Pertinis, lays it up and banks it in.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
The Bucks have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Lopez a screen. Pass to AI. Back to Brogdon. Shoots the three. San Antonio with the rebound. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And sometimes in that hostile environment, it is hard to stay true to who you are. But give them credit, they did, especially on offense.
Well, they came in with a strong game plan, made adjustments when they needed to, and kept the crowd out of their heads.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Malcolm Brogdon. How last month turned out for him. He's around 6 points per game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
Here's the screen. Kicks it to Lure. AI outside, 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Lopez. Trains the three-pointer. Lopez has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Love the unselfishness.
Murray the pass to Bertans. Now Mills. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the 3rd. Pirtle kicks to Mills. Bertans passes to Murray. And here's Mills. There's the pass to Bertans. Back to Mills. Goes back up. Got a piece of it. Here's AI. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the lane. AI's got 21.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Murray kicks to Mills. Tertunis, the pass to Mills. Connects from three-point range. Mills has got 11 points.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Lopez dishes to AI. Over in the corner. Lure. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Oh, okay. It's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
Murray kicks to Mills. The Spurs working the ball around now. Bertle, the pass to Mills. Murray outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
20 seconds left here in the third quarter. DiVincenzo, covered by Mills. Feeds to AI. Bertle with the steal. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. John Lure's out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's Tyler Zeller. And it's AI in at the two. Passes it to Ilyasova. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Bellinelli. The kick out to Young. For star players, even after a loss, Steve, they're asked to give press conferences after the games. Talk about how difficult that is for a player in the moments after a very difficult defeat.
And this is where you have to use your teammates and obviously your PR guys around the team to help you and obviously gather yourself before you get a chance to go in there, because it's tough. You're running high with emotions and sometimes the wrong type of emotions.
Yes.
But I also, Kevin, would love to see on the media side, there are some questions I just don't agree with. I think you should get a yellow card. You ask a dumb question, and if you get a red card, you can't ask any more questions for that series.
I think you'd be handing me cards after everything I say. I'd rather be piling cards in front of me.
Not at all.
Pau Gasol is checked in for the Spurs. Aldridge comes in for Marco Bellinelli. Brogdon kicks to Lure. Pass to AI. Brogdon with it. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. And there's Bledsoe on the assist by AI.
And a high percentage look there, and he takes full advantage. Bumps up the lead.
Yeah, the lead now is double digits. Some tricky matchups out there. Not a lot of solutions.
Gay finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Gay's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now we can say it. He's a completely different shooter this half. Much more confidence, much more success.
Pass to Bledsoe. He kicks it to AI. Zeller, a screen on Gay. AI dishes to Zeller. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Gasol. Here's Young. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Awesome at shooting off the dribble there. Young, you have to keep your hand up when he has the ball.
Back to AI. Zeller setting the pick for AI. The dish to Zeller. He feeds it to AI. Lure a screen on Gay. The pass to Lure. Young with the steal. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Right side Aldridge. Steve, looks like we may not have any more sleeved jerseys anymore. As you look back, is this the end of an era or the end of an error, a mistake?
Either way, I am happy, Kevin. I just didn't like the look.
I am too.
And I couldn't imagine being a player, being able to try to shoot the basketball with sleeves.
It made no sense.
Not at all. So I'm looking forward not to see guys wearing, I would call it T-shirts.
Yeah. Shot clock at 5 to the paint. That's tipped, stolen by Gay. Here's Young, and he drops it in from the low post.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
AI kicks to Lure. Inside, and stolen by Aldridge. Here's Young, and a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Aldridge has got 3 assists now in this one. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Steve, when we talk about signature shots in the NBA, what about Aldridge's fadeaway jumper?
Usually starts with him backing down the defender. He turns, faces up, transfers weight from all the way forward to all the way back. Add in the high release point, virtually unblockable.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Gay. Walker comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Derek White subbed in for Young. John Henson's checked in for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo comes in for John Lure. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Spurs with some changes. Rudy Gay's checked in for Pondexter. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Walker. Young is subbed in for Derek White. Aldridge, the pass to Gasol. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Dishes to AI. Henson with the screen. Antetokounmpo kicks to AI. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gay. Clock at 4, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
His teammates recognize that he has the hot hand going. That's why they get him the ball every chance they get.
DeRozan dishes to Gay. Gasol against Henson. Back to Gay. Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. A 3 ball. He can't get that one to fall. The Bucks go the other way with it. To the right side. Henson with the screen. AI passes to Henson. Outside for Bledsoe. Now here's Antetokounmpo, defended by Young. Henson, a screen on Gay. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Gasol with the steal. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. They'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Miami Heat.
And for the matchup with the Lakers, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
AI outside. Shot clock at 6. Kicks to Henson. Over Gasol. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Right side, DeRozan. Shoots over Brogdon. That one wide left.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. We know a lot of NBA players take how they've been rated in a video game, Steve, personally. You've made digital appearances during your career. Did you ever have any issues with the rating?
No, I didn't. And I think now these players that grew up in this generation with video games, so yes, they take it personally. They understand, and they're playing these games while they're in the NBA. So a lot of them, just like when the media is all over them, they want to have a say-so on how good they are, even in a video game.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now Young. Bledsoe comes over to help, and the foul on Eric Bledsoe. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg...
Feels good, man. We got a lot of amazing talent on this team, and I fully expect us to put up crazy wins like that every single night. Fully expect.
A little too confident, perhaps?
Overconfident, man? No. I'm telling you, look at the score. We back it up. We the best.
I always appreciate the candid response. Good luck next game.
That's what I'm saying. We don't need luck.
Okay,
I'm saying
thank
we
you,
the best.
everyone right this way. We'll move on. Thank you, AI.
Thanks, Griff.